Hi everyone, welcome to this video. It's your boy Kunle Hologan. So on Tuesday 4th of August, 2 explosions occurred in Beirut, the capital of Lebanon. The extremely powerful blasts resulted in at least 158 deaths, 6,000 injuries, and around 10 to 15 billion US dollars in property damage, and an estimate of around 300,000 people made homeless as a result of this explosion. The explosion, according to the Lebanon government, was as a result of about 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate stored for 6 years in a warehouse near the port of that blast. Oh my God, this is so serious. Oh my God, oh my God. Imagine on your happiest day on earth, your wedding day, being disrupted by something of this nature. And I understand that that wedding proceeded, no injury. Thank God for that. Our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Lebanon at this difficult time. Currently, there is ongoing protest on the street of Lebanon. The people are demanding answers as to why the government will store ammonium nitrate in such a location without the population knowing. And this has caused so many deaths. So moving on, the COVID-19 has still not gone away. The US, Brazil, India, Australia, South Africa, and so on still currently experience high increase in COVID cases. In UK, there are still lockdown in a number of areas, including Leicester and Manchester. In fact, there is a suggestion that UK pubs and restaurants should be closed so that schools can reopen. The UK government has also included Spain, Luxembourg, Belgium, Bahamas, and Andorra on 14-day isolation when arriving in UK. Some of these countries are currently experiencing wave 2 in their countries, and the UK government has taken giant steps to reduce the spread into this country. The UK government, in an attempt to jumpstart the economy, has also announced a number of schemes to support the businesses. This includes the business loans, like the bounce back loan, the business interruption loan. I'm sure you must have all heard about it. If you have not heard about it, please take advantage of it. Go to the website, the UK government website, or your bank is being advertised. Take advantage of it. Take this loan. It's really beneficial. It's something that you take for now and you pay about a year later, and the interest, any amount of money you take, about 2.5%, which is really, really good. Also, part of this scheme is 50% off pub and restaurant bills. This is also extended to restaurant, pubs, and all sort of, including my Nando's. This has already started on the 3rd of August, just last Monday, and it will go all the way to the 31st of August this year. So make sure you go out, you eat, and you get 10% off any food item or anything you eat or you drink out there. There is also bicycle scheme as well. So make sure you read all of this on the government website, and hopefully this has benefited someone out there. She took to a hill. Wow, that's a crazy prank. So moving on, a Nigerian former senator, Buruji Kashamu, who also represented Ogun East Senatorial District between 2015 and 2019, has died of COVID-19 on Saturday, the 8th of August, at the age of 62. For those of you that does not know Kashamu, Kashamu has been dominating headlines for a number of allegations that the U.S. authority want him in America to answer to some allegations. On May 21st, 1998, a federal grand jury charged Kashamu and 14 other co-defendants in a second superseding indictment in the United States of America on allegation involving an international drug conspiracy to smuggle heroin into the United States of America. Kashamu fled to London at that time, and then he later appeared in Nigeria. Since then, he has been declared wanted by the United States Authority. Kashamu is notable for spraying bundles of cash at various parties in Nigeria. Watch him in this video. Other high-profile Nigerians that have also died from COVID-19 include Malam Abba Kyari, the late Chief of Staff to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, General Buhari, a former governor of Oyo State, Abiola Ajimobi, and former Managing Director of Petroleum Products and Marketing Company, Mr. Suleiman Achimugu, a senator representing Lagos State Senatorial District, Bayo Oshinowo, and the Ondo State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Wahab Adegbenro. All these people died from COVID-19. Kashamu died in a Lagos hospital. Think about it. This is the same hospital that Malam Kyari, the Chief of Staff to General Buhari, died, and also the former governor of Ogun State, Ajimobi. This is the same hospital that they all died in Lagos. It's unfortunate that these people served in government for many years and they failed. They could not build just one world-class hospital in their state. And each time they fall sick, they had to be flown to Lagos for treatment. This is something that all our leaders, the political leaders in Nigeria, really need to think about. And they need to think about rebuilding their state. And those that are at the federal level should think of building the federal government. They should build at the federal level. They really need to start thinking about building the country rather than relying on healthcare services across the globe. Unfortunately for these people, you cannot travel abroad anymore at this time to receive any kind of medical service. You can't travel anywhere. You have to stay within your country to receive healthcare service. So it is the kind of facility that you put in place that you will benefit from, especially at this difficult time of COVID across the globe. Hopefully, this will serve as a lesson to all of those that are in government currently, not just in Nigeria, but also across Africa and the world in general. We pray that his soul rests in peace. Moving on to another sad story. Chidinma Ajoku, a 27-year-old staff of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, was killed alongside a male colleague when a container fell on their bus at Ilasamaja bus stop in Lagos area of Nigeria on the 26th of July. According to a report, Chidinma and her male colleague left work, and this happened on their way home. This is really sad. The mom has now pleaded for help to find the trailer driver. Watch her in this video.
I'm not coping. I'm heartbroken. My heart is shattered in pieces. Even my children, her siblings. Sometimes I wake up, they are crying in the middle of the night. They are missing their sister. It hurts that if she was sick, it would have been better for us to cope. But just killed in cold-blooded like that. How can we just accept this thing easily? You just don't kill people on the road carelessly and everybody just folds, their arms and accept it as the norm. Let them investigate and know who the driver, is, and the owner of the vehicle, and why it's not, latched the way it's supposed to be, and bring them to book. I'm thinking of the other people. Our lives are in danger in Lagos. We are not saying that containers will not carry goods to their destinations, but let there be proper, let there be a law, so that if anybody does not keep to the law, the person will be brought to book. Let there be justice in this country for once. The blood of my daughter Chidinma and the blood of the colleague Chima and whoever the driver was, if their blood is going to bring justice, that is enough. I'll have my peace. I'll have peace. So let shedding of that blood not be in vain, and then all these things will just continue as if nobody cares.
This is really sad. How many times do we have to lose people in Nigeria before the government can take action on these trailers and containers? It's all over the news. It's everywhere, as you can see in this report. We've had so many sad news about containers falling on cars, people dying on Nigerian roads. This is a really sad thing. The government really need to think about what to do around this. I think the trailers should be plighting the roads in the night. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I strongly feel that the government need to think, should these trailers be plighting those roads at night when it is safe to do so, rather than during the day that everyone is using those roads and the road is so busy and congested. May our soul rest in peace. Moving on to Zimbabwe, President Emerson Mnangagwa took power from Robert Mugabe when he was forced to resign in 2017. And since then, there is still so much unrest in the country.
Zimbabwe was for so many years defined by Robert Mugabe and the struggle for independence. Now he's gone, but this country has yet to emerge from his shadow. Do you trust President Mnangagwa to make things better?
There's no jobs, there's no money, there's no foodstuffs.
Millions of Zimbabweans go to bed hungry, dependent on handouts for survival. This country is on the brink of catastrophe. 27-year-old Richard Fani is desperate to find a way out.
Is it
almost impossible to find a full-time proper job.
It's next to never finding an
Next to never.
Next to never.
No jobs and soaring inflation. It's a recipe for wholesale desperation. Aid agencies reckon half of all Zimbabweans now rely on assistance for survival. Do you trust President Mnangagwa to make things better?
No.
So why do you say he's making things worse every day?
I don't know if it's him or it's what, because things are getting worse and worse every day. Prices are going for transport, schools, clinics are closed, everything is down. We are struggling.
And do you have children?
Yeah, and they are not going to school. I can't afford to pay school fees for them.
They're not even going to school?
Yeah, they are home.
When Mnangagwa replaced Mugabe, people hoped that maybe things would get better.
They were better before.
Really?
Yeah.
You seriously think things were better under President Mugabe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Better before. It's becoming
Mugabe
worse
is better
every day.
than Mnangagwa.
Zimbabwe's infrastructure is crumbling. 2 million people in Harare have been without piped water for months. The fear is isolated cases of cholera and typhoid could become an epidemic. And the country is in the grip of a power crisis. Drought has cut hydroelectricity supplies. This coal-fired power station on the road to Mbari has run out of spare parts. At sunset, the mood shifts quickly on Mbari streets. The entire neighborhood is plunged into darkness, pierced only by fires, oil lamps, and the lucky few with generators. Richard is now taking me to a friend's house. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, and I can tell you that walking through Mbari in the dark, well, it's a pretty weird experience. Richard guides me down dark alleys and into a block originally built for single male laborers, but now teeming with families crammed into tiny spaces. Thank you for letting us come into your home. Yvonne Mugombe and 9 members of her family, spanning 3 generations, live in this one room. Yvonne, in the dark at night, when there's no power, there's no lights, do you and the kids feel safe here?
No, we don't feel safe because some of the people are being robbed at night. There are thieves all over this community. So we don't feel safe if there's no electricity.
When Zimbabwe's military pushed Robert Mugabe out of power 2 years ago, there was hope of an end to the era of misrule and corruption. Incoming President Emmerson Mnangagwa promised economic reform, modernization, and a rise to middle-income status by 2030. By early this year, hope had morphed into anger and despair. When the government lifted fuel subsidies, protesters took to the streets. A dozen people were killed in a brutal crackdown. It was as if Mugabe had never gone away. Arguably, things are now worse. Amid a currency crisis, fuel imports have been cut. Those who need petrol face a wearying ordeal. Just tell me how long you waited to get to the head of the queue today.
Well, I got in the queue at 7:30 this morning, and I'm here now, which is...
Well, that's 3 hours.
That's 3 hours.
That is a lot of your workday been taken up with sitting in a car doing nothing.
Well, that's my morning gone.
It makes business very difficult. It makes the whole of your life very difficult.
But it is a way of life here.
The later Mugabe years saw the Zimbabwean currency collapse and hyperinflation set in. The US dollar became the de facto currency. Now there's an effort to reintroduce the Zimbabwean dollar, but only in limited amounts to thwart the black marketeers.
Zimbabwe is not just grappling with coronavirus currently, but also with strings of deepening economic and political crises, including rumors and denials of a coup plot, the extraordinary, deeply controversial case of opposition activists Cecilia Chimbri, Netsai Marova, and Joanna Mamumbe. These are activists that are opposing the government, challenging the government in a number of areas, especially the economy, that things are not right in the country. But they were arrested and they have been detained since then.
3 young Zimbabwean opposition activists were charged on Friday after being accused of faking their abduction. MP Joanna Mamumbe and 2 other members of the Movement for Democratic Change Party, Netsai Marova and Cecilia Chimbiri, could face up to 20 years in prison. The 3 were last month admitted to hospital with various injuries and alleged police had subjected at least one of them to serious sexual violence after they went missing for nearly 48 hours. Mamombe, Marova and Chimbiri went missing on 13 May in the capital Harare during a demonstration organized by their MDC party. United Nations experts recently spoke out against a reported pattern of disappearances and torture by government agents.
When will Africa gain its rest? This is really, really sad. Hopefully, other African countries will look into this. They will help to intervene into the situation and the unrest in Zimbabwe at the moment. And hopefully, there will be calmness. There will be peace in the country. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So moving on to our weekly money transfer update. So as we can see on this slide, so what we have done for you is we have decided to simplify this table for you. We've taken out a number of columns and we have just simplified it to these 5 columns that you can see on this table. So if you look at this table, you will see that Aboki FX has gone up in terms of from 570 to 590. In their euro, Aboki FX, which is the official rate, has also gone up as well from 520 to 540. And if you see in dollars, from 466 to 470. But number 1 on our list today remain Azimo. Azimo has gone up from 505 to 517 in terms of pound to naira. Azimo has also gone up in terms of euro to naira as well. If you look at that, you see that Azimo was previously 458 in terms of euro to naira, but now it's 466. Azimo is not currently available in the United States. Number 2 on our list is ACE. ACE has also gone up as well in terms of pounds. As you can see, it was previously 489 and now it's 502. You can see that it's also gone up in euro as well. Number 3 on our list is RIA. RIA has gone up in pounds from 486 to 500 naira. And also you can see now that euro has also gone up as well from 441 to 450. Number 4 on our list is TransferWise. As we can see the increase as well, but their dollar remains same from the last week. 5th on our list is MoneyGram, as you can see, is same as well. And 6th on our list is World Remit, and again, that is 7th on our list is Sendwave. Sendwave is currently having the lowest rate on this table, but although this rate has gone up from 477 to 490 in terms of pound to naira, but you can see the euro as well has gone up as well from 434 to 443, and we can see that the dollar remains same as well for Sendwave. So hopefully this video has helped someone out there this week. We bring you this weekly update so that you can take a decision on which of these money transfer companies you use to send money to your loved ones across the globe. So hopefully this has helped someone out there. Feel free to share this video with as many people as you want. So moving on, our inspirational quote for this week is: once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you will start having positive results. Be positive. Willie Nelson. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do so. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Bye for now.